me now is Jay Luck with the Wisconsin Hypnosis Center, and he brought along one of his clients, Ronald Milbrath. Good morning, guys. Thanks for being here.
Morning.
Yeah. So Jay basically helps people with those habits that you've always wanted to kick. If you've always wanted to stop smoking, if you've wanted to lose weight, and you've tried everything, you may want to give hypnosis a try. And that's where Ronald came to you.
That's right. That's right.
So Ronald, tell me your story.
Well, I've tried everything. Nothing ever worked, so I thought, well, I even went for surgery, for stomach surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, let's try the hypnosis. And
so you've tried a bunch of different diets.
Oh, yeah. Even went to a dietitian. That didn't help.
So you went for an appointment. What was the appointment like?
Easy. Hardly anything to do. Just sit there and listen.
And how soon did it all of a sudden you find yourself not eating as much or changing some of those habits?
Oh, the second session?
Really?
Yeah.
Just 2 sessions?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it was 2 sessions.
So, Jay, how does it all work? I mean, people at home are going, well, how does hypnosis work?
Well, it's about mind control is really what it is. And what I mean by that is that almost everybody knows what to do to lose weight.
True.
You know you should eat better, you know you should get exercise.
Right.
But your mind is the problem. Mm-hmm. Our subconscious mind is where the habits, behaviors, and beliefs are. And until you can rein those in, you can't really effectively do the things you need to do that are natural, that you need to do. So we teach people how to turn that switch off in their head. And so what we're really doing is putting people in control. It's like what happened with Ron, and this is part of his story, is that when he came in, he was using a walker for all the time. Mm-hmm. And he comes in 2-3 weeks later, I don't remember when it was exactly, Ron, but he comes in and he's not using his walker. And we're like shocked.
Right.
And he says, yeah, I only use it for long walks now. He doesn't have to use it for short walks. And Ron, how long were you on the walker? What did you say?
About 2002, I had my first hip replaced. I used it then for a little while. And then 2006, I had the other hip replaced. And I used it again. And it was about a year after that second hip. I started using it all the time.
So you've been using it for quite some time.
Yeah.
And what, you just started feeling better because you were eating more healthy?
Yeah. I stopped eating at night because I sit there and watch TV, and that's all you're doing is eating.
Sure. That's a hard one. You're watching TV and you want a snack? Yeah.
So now I listen to the tapes, and then I have a little handheld game, solitaire game that I use. While I'm listening to the tape, I play the game.
So how much weight have you lost so far?
11 pounds.
And how long, when was your last session?
Friday.
So 11 pounds came off pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was about, what was it?
It was about a month, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was the third or fourth session. I knew I was losing weight because my denture would fall out when I
I love when he tells that.
So now I use adhesive to keep it in.
Jay, tell me about the tapes. You mentioned tapes. Is that something like a
Yes.
backup,
Well, the sessions take place about 45 minutes for each session. Mm-hmm. Clients feel like they slept for 3 hours or so.
So you don't even remember. Do you even remember basically what happened during that session?
Oh, yeah.
You do? Okay.
And that's one of those myths, Amy, is that people think they're in some trance and they don't know what happened. And truthfully, they can remember it all. They can hear it all. Yeah. And they're very relaxed at the same time.
Got it.
So people will tell me they feel like the sessions are 10 or 15 minutes, but their body tells them it's been 2-3 hours. But the audio tracks you asked about, they are used to reinforce what they get in the session. Like we have a library of 400 audio tracks. We pick the ones that fit the client best, and not every client's exactly the same. So we pick the audio tracks that work best for Ron for what he's dealing with at the time.
Sure. Right now, today, we're talking about weight loss, but you deal with a lot of different habits that people want to kick, namely smoking.
Yeah. Well, and there was just a great article in Forbes magazine talking about addictions, and they said that addictions are almost always in the mind, that there's very few drugs that are truly addictive, that if people aren't happy with themselves and don't like themselves, and I have a lousy environment that they're in, they're more likely to get on drugs. When they're in a happy environment, they like themselves and they feel more grounded and balanced, they typically will not have a problem accepting the drugs.
So for people who are sitting at home right now and they've given everything a try, just like Ronald did, whether it be weight loss or smoking or another habit that you just really want to break, how can people get a hold of you? And I understand that you have a special offer.
Yes. Well, first of all, that offer, I want to share that, is if you've seen us on the Amy Show and you have some interest, mention that you saw us here, because we'd like to know what you thought about what you saw Ron talking about today. And we'll give you a great deal, a really great referral. Let's just call it a great deal to help you really get involved and get this thing done for summer. If you want to lose the weight for the summer so you look better in your bathing suit, that would be pretty good. But we help everyone with insomnia, anxiety, phobias, weight loss, smoking. E-cigarettes right now are tougher to quit doing than regular cigarettes. But they can come to any of our clinics. That's Appleton and Green Bay. Our phone number is 920-465-1277. You can also go to our website, which is wisconsinhypnosiscenter.com.
Working for a lot of people, that's for sure.
That's right.
Ronald, thanks so much for sharing your story. We really appreciate it. And Jay, again, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks, Amy.
And sharing another success story.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.